Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. I am so sorry I haven't been on in the last few days. I kind of just needed a break after Saturday's live video, but I definitely wanted to go live because I just really wanted to have a moment with you. Just as a reminder of who I am Carol Ward. I'm a businesswoman. I am a daughter, a sister, an aunt. I'm a friend to many. And I am also a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm a business owner and CEO of Carol Ward Fitness and carolwardfitness.com. And my mission in life is to help people heal their bodies from the inside out. And that would be spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Hopefully it'll be giving you peace and confidence and get you fit and healthy all at the same time, and find a bigger purpose in your life and have a ball at life. So on Saturday, for those of you who tuned in, you probably knew a friend of mine passed away from cancer, and it was a pretty raw video. It was just raw feelings, and it was coming on the heels of having had so many other people in my life have cancer. And not just cancer, but so many diseases. And maybe it's just a season of life I'm coming into, but I see it in all ages, and I've seen it in my business life a lot. And I'm passionate about sharing my journey with people because I feel like it's important for people to know where I came from and where I'm going. I don't have enough time to do all that tonight, so if you want to, you can check out some of my other videos that are on my fitness page, and also at carolwardfitness.com and my blogs. But just to kind of go over where that came from is that I really feel like we are in a society of quick fixes. I want to go to McDonald's and go through the drive-thru and come out with all my food and eat it on the go. And I want to just put on my, these days you don't even want to have to click on your clicker for your TV. You don't even want to have to use a remote. You want to just speak to it. And cars are going to be driving themselves soon. I mean, we are in a society where we've forgotten how to have our hands on things, and we just become very dependent on the system. And I think that that's the same when it comes to our health, when it comes to medicine. We want quick fixes to our health. So when a doctor says you have type 2 diabetes, take this medication, okay, I'll take it. Or you have osteoporosis, take this medication. Or you have another common one is someone who has digestive issues. Here, take this medication. It'll help you out a little bit. Take this. You have cancer. You have chemo. You have high blood pressure. You take medication. You have cholesterol. You take medication. And when it comes to even health and fitness, people want the quickest way. What can I do in 10 minutes? And what can I do to lose weight and do it in, with the least disruption of what my current life looks like? I guarantee you, if you had type 2 diabetes, or you had really high cholesterol, or you had heart disease or cancer, you're not going to be as concerned with the quick fixes of things. You're going to be more concerned about really getting to the root cause. I hope and pray you do anyway, getting to the root cause of things. So I'll tell you a story without going into my whole history this video. I will go there eventually. But in just a couple of days ago, I went for a blood test, and I have thyroid disease. I don't know how many of you know that, but I have hypothyroidism, which is an underactive thyroid, and I do take medications for it. And when I got my body super clean, I came down to like the lowest amount of thyroid medication you could be on. And since then, it's fluctuated a little bit up and down. But today, I went to the I got a phone call from the nurse who told me that my thyroid, which should be at 4.50 and under, is actually at 13.50, which actually means I'm severely underactive, which I'm surprised I'm even able to stay awake to have this conversation with you. And the very first thought when she said that to me, my nurse did, is what am I eating? What am I doing? What have I changed that's affecting that? years ago, I would just say, okay, well, just up my medication. And of course, they do have to up my medication because otherwise I'm not going to be able to function. I mean, my hair's been really dull. I'm falling out. My eyebrows falling out. And I have a raspiness in my throat. And I've been getting really cold and clammy. All these things are symptoms that I've been having for a few months. And I knew that my annual exam was coming up, so I knew I could have that conversation. But I didn't think it was that bad. So I say all that to say that as soon as I ended up, hey Patty, hi, thanks for joining. As soon as I got that diagnosis, and I immediately said to myself, let me figure out what I can change. Now I'm going to need to get on this new medication, not new, but a higher level. And I am going to have to be on it for a few weeks. But what I had asked the doctor is to do another thyroid stimulating hormone panel, but also a cholesterol panel. And the reason is that those two go hand in hand. So my cholesterol wasn't high, but it was higher for me than what I would like. And for me, it usually hovers around 133 to 152. And right now it's 181. It's the highest it's ever been. And although that's still in a good range, I know that the two are correlated. And I'm wondering if there's something in my nutrition that's affecting that. Is it what I'm eating is affecting the cholesterol, or is what I'm eating affecting the thyroid and causing the thyroid to have a reaction to the cholesterol? So that is my very first thought was, how can I get to the root cause of what caused my thyroid to change? And I think that we live in a society where people are afraid to question the doctor and to ask, how can I get to the root cause of things, instead of just masking it with medication? Because we want quick fixes. Mask it, give me the medication. I can eat the way I want to. I can keep my life the same as long as you give me medication. And the truth of the matter is that's not the case. If you talk to someone who's a type 2 diabetic, they do have to change their life, even on medication. You talk to someone with cholesterol, most likely the same thing, and same for blood pressure. And their doctor's going to encourage them to change their nutrition around and to make sure that they change their fitness routines. And my feeling is why not start there so you can avoid the medication, so you can not even have to be on the medication. So I always looked at, I like Hippocrates, he was a Greek physician, and he said, one of his quotes is, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And I feel like what he means by that is kind of my philosophy, is that God designed food to nourish our bodies and to really be the medicine that gets in our systems. But we're so consumed with fast foods, hamburgers and sodas and french fries and donuts and cake and candy and cookies and the most unhealthy choices. We don't want to change that, but we want our health to get better. The two go hand in hand. You can't have a healthier body unless you're going to make a lifestyle change. And I know because I've done it. I know because I was in your shoes. I was there several years ago and I didn't want to accept it myself. So I don't want to keep this to be a long video because the last one was pretty long. But I did want to make sure that I touched on that I really hope that the takeaway is that if you get your body clean now and you make a lifestyle change now, it doesn't have to be that you start at Z. You've got to start at A and take the baby steps to get there. And if you need help, reach out. I'm happy to offer my experience and my knowledge to the best of my ability to help you in any way I can. But I think the biggest thing is to take that first step and that's part of getting out of your own way. That's part of my series that I'm doing now, which is getting out of your comfort zone, crushing your comfort zone. And and I think a lot of times what keeps people away from getting out of their comfort zone are their limiting beliefs. And I know I said Saturday that I was going to talk about limiting beliefs on Sunday, but honestly, I was so emotionally drained, and now probably realizing that it was partially my thyroid. but so drained from learning about my friend that I just needed a few days to kind of recuperate myself and then get back in the game. So we'll talk about limiting beliefs tomorrow night, probably between 7 and 8 is what I'm targeting. So certainly tune in. And I feel like the limiting beliefs part will kind of tie all of this together as to what goes on in our mind that keeps us from really reaching the goals that we really want to reach, but we're so held by fear to reach. So thanks for tuning in. Patty, thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you got some valuable information about this. I will also have details in my blog. The blog won't be up until tomorrow, but it will be at carolwardfitness.com. So check it out. And I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And we'll be talking before you know it. Take care. Bye.